Hello, welcome to all you Taurians. Dear Taurians, welcome for your monthly horoscope for July 2016. And let's have a look. There is quite an emphasis on relationships for you. And it's good news. I'm going to talk about that Mars over there. Then I'm going to talk about some planets in Cancer. And then I'm going to talk about some planets in Leo. But let's get started with Mars. Mars went retrograde last month in your 7th house, and I explained that in the June videos. And now it's so it went retrograde in Scorpio, and it stopped at 23 degrees of Scorpio, and then it goes forwards again. Now that's the forward motion during this month, so which is positive in itself. Things go forwards with relationships, but the degree is always interesting to look at when you have a retrograde. So this 23 degrees of Scorpio, I always have a look with retrogrades at what fixed star is on that degree, because it always gives an extra explanation. And it's the fixed star Agena or Agena, A-G-E-N-A. And that is about the following: honor as a speaker or a writer, grant mental and physical powers and legal authority. It might give love for arms, it might give very strong passions, it might give an energetic nature. It has a favor of Venus-Jupiter conjunction, which gives position, friendship, refinement, morality, health and honor. So it's basically a good fixed star over there. So all these energies, which is very friendly, very refined, are going to which goes very well, doesn't it, with Venus? Because as it says, this explanation gives a Venus flavor, and you are ruled by Venus, your ruler. So this is nice because it means when relationships were tough lately, there is now this rebirth and there is like starting on a new level that is way more authentic, that is way more real. So it might have been a bit of a crisis lately for you when it comes to relationships, or maybe a business partner, or maybe even a colleague, a male colleague probably with Mars, because Mars represents males. And but now, because of the crisis that happened, whether it was a big one or a mini one, now there is like things are more clear, things are revealed, not toxic anymore, and therefore it might have been that relationship is over at its worst. You know, there's a little percentage of you that will have that, depending on your individual chart. But there will always also be a part of you out there that will that the relationship is not broken, but it has transformed. Now you're better off because the relationship is more real, even more real than before. If you say, yeah, my relationship was already real, Veerle, what are you talking about? So it's a lot about authenticity, gaining on the authenticity in relationships. So still, the one that you are connecting with, even if you are single, you deal with people one-to-one, and it might have been a bit of a struggle there, but now things are going forward and you've gone through that crisis, you've gone through that pain, so there is a healing going on there. This Mars also trines Chiron in Pisces, which is about healing, which is about when you don't run away from the pain but you go through it, which is not a nice thing to do, is it? But then it's solved, it's resolved, it's solved, it's you've dealt with it, and that's good. So that's one important, that's during the whole month actually, this new regeneration of your or restructuring, regeneration of your relationships, and that's good because you Taurians, you put a lot of effort in your relationships when you are a Taurian. And, you know, the quality is very important of it as well. So the ones that were not right for you. So when there has been ending a relationship, it was for the better because you were not attuned or you were not good for each other, period. And now you can go on. What else? A lot of activity in Cancer as well. Cancer is a water sign that goes well with Taurus. So this is also quite nice energy. In your third house, a very communicative, busy house. So Venus is there, the Sun is in there, Mercury is there. So quite some activity when it comes to your communications, writing, mailing, texting, talking, your environment, your neighbors, the neighborhood. Of course, every planet that passes Cancer will bump into Pluto and Uranus. But you're not a cardinal sign, so that this is more applicable for the cardinal signs, or if you would have like a moon or an ascendant in Cancer or in one of the other cardinal signs, which would be Libra, Aries, and Capricorn and Cancer. At its best, it's at its worst, it means ego struggles, you know, with communication. But at its best, it means that there is true communication going on, and so be very aware of that, of what you put out there, that it has its consequences. And but I think for a Cancerian that won't be for a Taurian that won't be really a big point. And last but not least, you're having also lots of planets in Leo. The 2 last months of the 2 last weeks of the month. There will be Venus and Mercury and the Sun in Leo in your 4th house. And I made a separate video about what I'm going to talk about now, which is called Saturn trine Uranus. So I'll put a link below if you want to know more about what I'm telling you now. So we're having a grand fire trine. And for you, as I said, it's on a very emotional, deep level that this positive energy is coming is coming through the last 2 weeks of the month. And what does it mean? It means that this, for Venus, for instance, in your 4th house is lovely, because especially when you have felt a bit, who am I? And your environment wasn't, the way that you lived wasn't always ideal. Having Venus there, it shows that you can ease up a little bit. You can relax a bit more at home, and you can, or beautify your home as well. Now this Venus trines Saturn and then trines Uranus. So this means that the changes that you are going to make towards your home, towards family, or connecting with relatives, are going to be stable and fresh at the same time. So for people who had problems with relatives, for people who had problems at home, this is fantastic energy. And you Taurians do like that, because Taurus is a sign that needs its comfort and stability, emotional stability. Having that going on is crucial for you. So embrace it. Embrace this these wonderful 2 weeks, the last weeks, to enjoy your family, to enjoy yourself when you don't have a family and you're on your own, enjoying that you are okay, that you can take care of you, and that you have your own stake there. You have your own, you have your own little home, whether it is little or big, it doesn't matter. That you are content with what is working for you on a level, on that very deep emotional level, that your needs are being met and you take care of your own needs. That you're not dependent on the the shoulder things like that of other people. So this is really nice energy for your Taurus. So I think it's a better month in general for as last month. So that is good. I wish you all the best, you dear Taurians. Thank you for watching, and keep on watching, keep on liking, keep on spreading the videos. And I see you next month. Bye bye.